Hello everyone, I'm BCowcorn, and this is episode 243 of HardCorn, the original series. We are here in the Spire, in the first and second levels of the, was it the northeast quadrant of the thing? We were doing all the little side corridors, and now we're doing in between them. And we're doing them in pairs, linking them up, although there's a little bit less space than I would have liked. But anyway, we're going to try to make it look good. So first thing to do is get this other side here. Let's see. So let's figure out exactly where we left off. I'm going to go upstairs and see what we got to do to work with here. In hand, we got some glass panes, and we might be using those. All right, upstairs we go. And let's see what's over here. Okay. All right, so yeah, basically, little stone here. Basically, we kind of glazed it off here, figuring out things that are at least 2 blocks away from the side. Actually, that's, or 3 rather. I wonder if we could have come a little closer, but yeah, I'll have to think about that one. Anyway, yeah, we kind of blocked these off. We're going to put some quartz in there just to make this kind of flush, this thing here. Yeah, I think that just looks a little better. All right, so over here, let's see, how do we do? 1, 2, and then 3 for the rails. So let's get these guys in there. We're probably going to be needing some more. So let's see, that was 1, 2, like so. Like that. So 1, 2 there. And 1, 2 here. Maybe. Maybe like that. 2 really over here. Yeah, that's gonna look good. 1, 2 like there. Like this way. Go ahead and pop that in there. Let's see, and then from there, 1, 2 there. Okay, we're kind of going from the corners here, sort of. Okay. And then from this one, 1, 2, 3, got that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 there. 3, okay. So that goes like so. All right. So that's going to go along there. All right. Just trying to get that perimeter laid out so that, yeah, get these in the right place. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. And just take a look at my glass situation. Okay. I think I kind of brushed the Q key with my fingers. All right. Let's grab this. Oh. Why do I have 2 of these? Not sure how I accumulated those. We'll stick this here for now. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Well, that's fine. You can deal with that. Okay. There. Okay. I think. Right there. And then kind of like here. So, yeah. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Yeah, if we didn't have You have all this mess in here. We could maybe be able to connect them. But yeah, that's what we got. All right, I'm going to break in over here, and then we will. Let's see. Like that. Let me double check over here how we were doing it. Yeah. Along the edge, these inside corners here can go over space, but the outside corners have to go over a block. Okay. That's the general rule. So this, I think, can go over space. But here, no. But this one can go over space. So, and that can go over space, but not this. This. Okay. So, yeah, kind of like that. Which means these two are going to be kind of not needed. Or these, which kind of makes these little things jutting out here kind of weird. But, yeah. That follows the rule, though. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. All right. I guess that does it for that. All right. So, got those in place. Our next job, we need a lot of quartz stairs. And I'm going to go ahead and chuck these in here. We'll pick those up next time around. And we're going to grab some quartz stairs. I'm going to put the... Well, you know what? Let's go ahead, put those in there. These in offhand. And then we're going to go downstairs and put the quartz stairs on the underside of the things, kind of like we have along here. That's the general aesthetic I'm going for. Okay, so I think like that, and then these will be kind of behind them. Okay. Getting them. Looking good. Okay. There we go. Okay. This is the tricky part. so. There and there. Okay. Yeah. That's how we do it. All right. And that does open it up a little bit more. Doesn't feel quite so claustrophobic. Yeah, and we're going to be putting lights around the perimeter, just like we have here. First, we're going to go into this section. All right. Here. Gotta have some in hand. All right. All right. Good. Coming together. All right. Yeah, nice. All right. There we go. All flowing properly. All right. Start getting some lights into here. And I'm thinking we're actually going to take these down. Because these are going to be close enough to the edge. Although we might want some other lights over here, though. Keep the torches there for now. All right. Okay. All right. Sets up some lighting. Some of this we can get rid of, torches. But I do think I do want to maybe have some lighting under the floor. Because we're going to have, I think, carpeted floors in here. Okay. I think they're going to be upstairs. Is it nighttime? That's cheap, but yeah, it's nighttime. All right, we'll get some more. Run upstairs, get some more lights. Okay. Those directly into the left hand. There's a trick to that. Can you figure out what I did? Maybe I'll make an instructional video about that. All right. No, over here. Okay. That's those. I'm not going to waste sea lanterns on the lights in the floor. I may put some towards the interior in here. I might ring them around here as well. Because I'm thinking having lights along the way down here would be a good thing. So, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, like so. Lights it up nicely. All right. So, ooh. Yeah, we're going to be kind of covering that up, I think. With stuff. Might put a couple of workbenches there. This area is honestly going to probably be reserved for my own personal use. Um, up there as well. Whereas the other levels, I might open those up to the villagers. I'm not sure yet. And it might make them kind of self-contained. I'm not sure. Another thing I might do is try to cut them off somehow from going up the stairs, but I'm not sure how to actually do that. Other than maybe putting some carpet in the way here and over here to raise the floor just a tad. I mean, this is all carpet right here, so they can't even get into this section. But I might change that, although I don't want anything messing with these. Let's see. Now this map does not go all the way to the Guardian Farm. Oh, that was something else that I'd wanted to do, is to kind of expand this, because right now these balconies, they go in once, or from the top, they go out a block every other level. You can see they're kind of in pairs that are matched there. And I kind of wanted to expand that outward. Thing is, if I do that, that would encroach even more on here, including onto this a little bit, and eat into this space here. But so, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, if I wasn't doing the double levels, it wouldn't really be an issue. Maybe I should just take the whole map and shift it over that way a little bit and add another thing there, but I think I need more than that to get to it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, because this right now is centered on this section here, which is where we are. All right. So, next step, we want to get more quartz, I believe, in there, not this. So yeah, we want to figure out spacing of lighting down here, where we're going to need that. I need to get some glowstone to do that. I got plenty of that. And also carpet. I got plenty of that. But I think the first step is eat. And then after that, to go and drop off a bunch of these supplies. And grab some some quartz blocks and columns, pillars, whatever they're called. All right, let's put some things away. Man, these are really growing out there. I should probably expand that a bit. Not sure how far over I can get. A little bit, just to have them growing inside there. I just wanted a place to grow mushrooms so I can, make my potions. All right. Let's see what we got here. Dirt. Have a bit of that. Nothing there. What we got here? Stone. That's all full. Where was I? Stone. Here we are. So stone, 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 stone. That's full. This one, we've got prismarine junk. All right, so did I put anything in there? Yeah, put dirt there. And I basically just expanded it because I was running out of place for dirt. So stone goes here. There. And there. These I keep on hand as material. I got all these torches here. Chuck those in there for now. Let's see. Stairs I'll keep on hand. Sea lanterns keep on hand. Trying to think what all I got, what all I need. What I got going on over here. Why do I have no stuff over here? I want to have stuff on hand for making things. But I'm going to use coal for that. There was a time when I had some odd ideas about what could be done with coal versus charcoal. But they're not all that different. Alright, I'll keep that on hand. That's weird. Okay. What I need to do, though... Go back in here, and I need to do a little trading, because I need quartz. So for that, we go downstairs. Ah! Man, I just... totally diverted somehow. Man. Alright, well... those are going to have to grow again. But they will. I'm not even sure how that happened. I think I'd kind of drifted over a little bit to the right and then steered left instead of strafing. And that was my undoing. Alrighty. So have you seen the next update that's coming up? I forget what they're calling it. It's basically they're just kind of redesigning the baby mobs, animals. Make them a bit cuter, I guess, by basically just giving them, you know, big, you know, horrible cases of encephalitis or something. I don't know. Or what you would call it. Huge heads. Big giant heads. Big old Funko Pop babies or whatever they are. And I honestly don't care for it. In fact, I don't really have much plans to update to 26.1 when that comes out. Until I can find either a resource pack or a mod or something that will revert the babies back to what they were. That is my goal. That is my wish. That is my preference. Yours may be different, and that's fine. I'm just not into, like, the weird, you know, misshapen babies with gigantic brain tumors. Not my thing. Looking for stray melons and pumpkins that I might have missed. Those are growing. Or one of them is a little bit. I don't have bone meal on hand, but yeah, it's fine. Chuck that in there. Actually, I think I have one upstairs here. I'm keeping that kind of stuff. Yeah, put those in there. I guess I could bring these downstairs. Seeds. And I do have some bone meal. I could accelerate those, but it's not really... There's not really a pressing need. Okay. Let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep. So we can get these guys back on the clock. Then we'll do our trading. Hopefully getting in as much as possible before they do their restocks. So that the restock will mean something. Definitely got a cave around here. Now, as for 121.11, which in my other series that I have going right now, I've not yet updated to that. Because there's a problem with the shader that I like. Silder's Enhanced Default. It's not been showing the little square around the block that you're targeting. And I managed to, along with some other folks that were asking about it, to prevail upon Player 3, who has a patch for Silder's Enhanced Default that, you know, makes a few changes to it, some enhancements to it. And he updated that to work with 1.21 and 11 and fix that particular problem and some other things. But unfortunately, it has a problem with mobs and indoors like this. being a bit dark. So, I mean, you can see they're kind of lit from the top, you know, top of their hats and stuff are lit up, but they're not being properly lit by the environmental lighting. They look a bit dark. So I'm kind of holding off on updating my other series, the Terralith series, to 120.11 until I can get that going. So that's kind of where I stand on that. But I have my hopes. Fair is aware of the problem, and I'm sure it's something that they're mulling over. And would like themselves to have fixed. Alright. I think I can go ahead and start getting my pillars and my blocks. Because I'm going to need more of these than you might think. I'm doing floors. I'm doing ceilings. Well, maybe not so much the floors. I'm doing floors with what you call it, carpet. No, you're just not buying those. Okay. Oh, one more. Ding. Okay. Gotta watch my inventory here. Getting lots of these. Maybe I didn't really need to do the whole entire harvest, but what I don't use, I can put away. I will be needing them later. Real problem is space. I think I'm alright. I got a couple of empty slots there. But the use is going to be split between the pillars and the blocks. So there could be certain inefficiencies. Okay. We might be running up against the limits of restocking for the day. Okay. So let's see, what's the situation here? Blue carpet, I can get 4. Yeah. So for trade, I can get like a full stack. I think I might want to get 2 stacks of that. Are you stocking? Yes, you are. Okay, there's 2 stacks of that. And the rest, if I can, I'll get quartz. If these guys are restocked. Could be. Yes, indeed. Alright. And now I need to grab a stack of glowstone. It's going to be over this way. Tucked away in here. Should I get 2? Yeah, I can put them away. It's fine. Oh, that, by the way, I haven't looked at this in quite a while. This is my extendable map room, which will be expanding over time. This is in need of an update. I need to remember to bring that map with me the next time I go over to the Guardian farm. Alright, anything I need to put away over here? Don't think so. Alright. Excuse me, fellas. Heading back to the Spire. Probably replace some of that gravel in the walls there with some proper stone. Now, if gravel were in any way more blast resistant in this game, then I would keep it there. Well, you think it could be, you know? Alright, so I think we're going to do... We're going to go upstairs. And... put in some quartz pillars here. Basically under where the glass is. Okay. Look. Pillars. Alright. Alright, let's check these in here. We'll put them down there, I guess. And those as well. Alright. Okay, so. Pillar in hand. I'm gonna put these up. Let's see, block. Pillar. Pillar. Block. 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 Okay. We got the pillars, and we got our blocks. Alright. Organizing. Ah. Where? Okay. Yep. A little bit irregular, but that's got it. Compared to over in the atrium section. Ah. That's why I got stone in inventory spot there. Okay. That kind of rings those. But this section in here, that's again, might be carpet. And then over in here, like so. Yeah, leave that there for now. Okay. Wow, just enough. Alright. Trust me, I did not plan that to be perfect. I was fully expecting it to not be perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on downstairs. And figure out our floor lighting situation. Because we are going to be putting all carpet in here. Do I want to bust this wall out? I don't know. I do want to pick these up, though. Okay, so I've got this open up over here. Do I necessarily want it to be? I don't know. Do I want to put my carpet in there? I don't know. Alright, so need to figure out how we want to arrange the lighting in the floor. We got these. So having it be in the sides like this would seem like a good idea. Except I also want to cover up these sections here. Right. The stairs are in there. But we don't necessarily want them showing. Okay. There, I guess. How about over here? I guess I can do along the whole way here. Alrighty. And all that's going to be covered with carpet. Where did I put all that? Did I put all that upstairs? I put all that upstairs, didn't I? I'm dumb. But it might kind of re-engineer some stuff. Yeah, I got all that stone put away in there as well. And I guess when this gets filled up with stone, what am I doing? I can just put it away. All right, and we got, yeah, the bricks. Try to organize these a bit. Okay. Now the good stuff over to the side, and this other stuff is going to be junk. Put that away. All right. I did. Did I put them in the? I put them over here. I need these. Need the rest of it too, really. And we're also going to have stuff up here, but that's going to be later. All right. All that stuff is good downstairs stuff. This is, yeah, we're good. Okay. Back to it. Okay. All right. Okay. Should I put one in there? Just for consistency's sake, I guess. Let's put that there. Okay. Let's see, daytime. Definitely not going to be putting in glowstone right next to these. Maybe I should mine out the coal. You know, or at least just one layer of it. There. Not just yet. Okay. That's sort of kind of what we want. I guess I could break out these guys. It's gonna be a bit more of a pattern than what we've got with the lights, the torches, that is. Okay, so I think it's gonna be kind of similar. What we what we did upstairs with the, you know, with the glass. basically having sort of a little path here. Where it's sort of kind of 2 blocks out from it. Separation. And we'll do that kind of going inward. That there. There. Okay. We got the blocks, got that overhead there, so... Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm running out of space here. Okay. I get space for it. 3, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. 2. There, I think. All right. Connect these up. We need more. Okay, this is... Which is that one? There. Oh, I put these in the wrong place. There. Yeah. Like that. Please, that works. Okay. Go there. Yeah. This one. So... Yeah. All right. Okay. That should give light going in that far. And so we can fill in all in here. Let's see. Shoot, did I do this wrong again? Yeah, because like along the straightaways, I can do it like two apart right there. Like so. This could be one. Let's get this. So this here should be like there. Yeah. Just trying to figure this out here. Yeah. Okay. I have a pattern in mind. And I'm just trying to, you know, fit this to it. Basically, um, hmm. No, I put, actually, oh. I put these a bit far in, aren't I? Well, it'll do, because it's got these over. Because these lights are over where these are, so it can count. It can count. Trying to have it so that, you know, two block, you know, like any like corner deal, the two blocks out this way, and then a square around there will all have no lights. This one can't have a light. That's the rule in my head anyway. Okay. Let's see, any other spots over here? Can be a little closer. I'll get this pattern down eventually. So I can put it in right the first time. Okay, and let's see. Okay. See, about like that. Make another pass just to be sure that not missing out. Any place I can bring it in a little closer. So okay, could be no, no. All right, that's that. So now should be able to fill in all the rest of this with carpet, including filling those in. All right. Looking nice, I think. And now from here, where can we bring it in? Or there. Maybe there. There. Here and there. How did I get one in here? Okay. There. Here. Here, leave. Okay. Getting it. There. Oh, but we're a bit too close over here, so... Yeah. I'll put it in there just to, you know, be a bit more complete. And that's kind of what we're dealing with. Yep. And that's about how it's gonna be. I suppose we can get to like little, you know, concentric rings around it. All right, everything else. Uh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna do the ceilings. So let's do the pillars up in here. And I guess, well, huh. Do I want to have anything special along here? Maybe bricks or something. Not in here, they're down below. I'll skip this row for now. I'll go ahead and put these Okay. All right. Looking good. Alright. Daytime. You got it. Alright. Okay. More quartz pillars. We got lots. Pick that up. Okay. I do these over here. Alright. Move back on over to here. Alright. The rest are all blocks, but I can convert those to pillars. We haven't really been using much in the way of anything else. I already got bricks. I was thinking maybe putting these as bricks in here. Or do I want to go for the horizontal pillars or what? I mean, this is like kind of an offset here. Yeah. All right. Let's head upstairs and get those. Not over here. Uh, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's go upstairs by way of downstairs. And get these cut. Oh, we've also got the upper part. Once I get that little section I did of that quadrant all done and completed, completed. We do have some levels up here that still need to be all quartz dressed, and some things over here that I need to, revise. But up here, all just needs to be completed, I'm just, not done. I'm just not done. I switched over to the other thing really a bit prematurely, I admit. Alright. And then downstairs, I think, we got our lights are on, so... we can swing around over here. A little bit quicker. Although, I could have just dropped down into here. Yeah, I did that once. Just to make sure it was working right. And we want to go up one floor anyway. I think. No, we're still doing the ceilings in here. Okay. Running out of space again. Fortunately, there's more where that came from. Alright, I'll get around to those in a moment. Alright. Start working back that way. Yeah, again, I might do... Ah! Like that, maybe. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, get in there. Right. Stick with that for now. Might change it later. Okay. This floor is done, except for the carpeting. Nice. Okay. All right. Think need to take a little nap here. Okay. And make a little start on putting the glowstone upstairs. Okay. I believe I did do it like all along the edge. Like so. I'm not sure about right over there though. So that's the start. We're going to be putting more. Now, should I put sea lanterns in the ceiling above the rails here, like I've been doing elsewhere? Let's see. Is out here. Of course, I've been doing them inside of these deals here. And like over the rails there. I think that's a good look. So yeah, might go ahead and try that. Let's see. It's not a it's not a diagonal thing like the others, but I think it's all right. Whoop. So, okay. All right. Lights up the rails nicely. Oh, we got more over here. Yep. Okay. We're going to need more. Do I have more in my supplies here? Not in there. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much on the floors in here. I could have put them just right over deals here, but yeah. Yeah, I got no more in there. I don't think I got any more in the shell in the yeah, ender chest either. Nothing in there. And nothing in there. Okay. So, let's see. I should go ahead and put these pillars in the box upstairs. All right. For some reason, I was thinking there was going to be an opening there, but there's not. Should I have one going into here? I don't know. Anyway. Chest. Pillars, pillars. Extra torches. All right. The rest of the stuff I'm going to put into storage. And then, take this as well. Put those into storage as well. And then I think we're going to wing our way back over to the Guardian Farm. Get some more sea lanterns. Although, excuse me, may double checking my spacings here. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, we may come back here and try to get some more carpet. Carpet's relatively cheap. And, you know, just fill all that in. Just to have it look pretty. I can't really see a lot. And that's kind of by design. From outside, it should, you know, just look like little slits. Alright, let's put some things away. We might even need more chests. Alright, stone. Stone. That is andesite. Where are we putting the andesite? Here's the andesite. Yeah, we got 2 rows. Once I fill the 3, I might go ahead and just put them in their own chest. We haven't been really getting enough to warrant that just yet. Granite can go there. I got more stone. Stone. What I got there? Dirt. That's going here. Okay. Diorite. Diorite's going into there. That is almost filled up. So it'll be more in there. Then I got the shulker box. Oh yeah, a bunch of quartz still in there. All right, so stone. Those and those go in here. Okay. Diorite, andesite. Grab these. To take back with us. Let's see. Andesite. There. That's getting filled up. Diorite there. Okay. Not so much of that. Alright, let's go and whack the coal. On our whacking platform. Excuse me. Here we are. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Okay. These will get mended up later. Over at the Guardian Farm. Lots of XP to be had there. Why am I going over here? I want to go down under here. Okay, and actually I don't really need to put the coal anywhere because I'm just keeping it there. Okay. Alright, let's grab some fireworks. We got the shulker here. This one... This is actually more the one we want to have on hand for our stuff. Let's see. Yeah, this is when we're putting our fish in and stuff. But we've got another chest over there, so I need to have all that right in hand. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of a fly-by-night here. Might as well. And have a little in-flight meal. Well, not in-flight, but... should be about this direction. Yep, there's my little torchlit aisle there. There's our 2-minute warning. So we are barely going to have time to get started over here. Especially if I don't hurry it up a bit. Alright, there we are. I'll just bring it on down here. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and sleep as well. Okay. Pop those in there. Gonna need to get some more before too long. Okay. We got things I could mend up, but it's fine. Alright. Want to grab this and put it down in there. Alright, let's get on down. Hello, guys. You miss me? I doubt it. Alright, let's get this in hand. Oh, open this up. Whatever, guys. Put this back. Okay. Well, that is actually going to be the end of the stream. And it sounds like we got a dolphin up there. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Next time around, we will try to get some more of this stuff going on here. And build up a supply of sea lanterns so that we can light up the next level on the quadrant there. And then I think once we get that done, we're going to get back to work on, I'm thinking, well, once we get all that dressed up and with the lit up and put quartz in, we're going to start on finishing up those upper levels. Oh my. Guys, come on. Anyway, that's for next time. See you then.